Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna have, I think, the last planty video before I leave for my honeymoon, and today I want to tackle some of the chores I want to do before leaving my plants for about 2 weeks, maybe over 2 weeks. It's a lot of stress actually. I'm really nervous. This is probably the most nerve-wracking part about my wedding for me, to be honest with you, because I have a bunch of very special plants that are kind of drama queens, so I will do my best to keep them happy, but not for all of my plants. Humidity boxes will work out. For example, I have this humongous gorgeous Thai constellation that I think I'll try to fill in with water the container so it will last for about 2 weeks. But we are in the hottest days right now. It's summer over here on this side of the globe, so it's a very big juggle, because at the same time I don't want to overwater my plants and find them completely rotted when I come back. So today we're gonna do little knickknacks from my to-do list of plant chores, because it's probably would be like 5 hours video if I would film everything. So I'm just gonna take you along for several of the chores. Some of those chores gonna be me planting my new plants that I just unboxed in one of my newest videos. So I have this beautiful Anthurium Luxuriance that is just waiting for a new pot. I'm also gonna be repotting this Clarinervium, because for me personally, it feels like this is kind of too big of a pot for this baby. I don't know. How do you feel? I mean, this is a cutting that I'm not sure how much of a large root system it does have.
Oh my gosh. Damn, that's a big root system. Oh.
So I'm gonna go ahead, dig into it and see what we're working with. So we're gonna be repotting that as well. I also have this cute Anthurium Pallidiflorum. Yep, Pallidiflorum that I wanna plant as well. This is also from my recent unboxing, and I just wanna give this baby a new home before leaving it for good. So this is the beginning of today's video. Then later on I will go ahead and pick all of the perky plants, like small plants from my collection, like Hoya cuttings, alocasia corms, and little tiny plants I have all around my home that definitely need more often to be watered than usually, and I'm gonna be putting them into a big humidity box. I'm not sure if all of them gonna fit in there, but we're gonna do our best. And I'm gonna be showing you my Anthurium crystallinum silver that I also showed in my previous video, but I also shared that it has a root rot damage, so I wanna go ahead and take care of that problem as well before leaving. So it's gonna be an interesting one. It's a colorful one. So grab snacks, drinks, and we're gonna go straight into the business. By the way, I will try to do my best and not act like the drama queen, but I just got my nails done yesterday for my wedding. So if you will see my hands being kind of, like this, is just me trying to take care of my nails and not ruin them before the big day. Oh, I love them. Anyway, last time actually I did my nails was like professionally was 4 years ago when I got engaged. Fun fact. Back to the bees. So first off, I probably will go ahead with the repottings because it seems like the easiest task. So we'll go ahead straight into that. Okay, this is where I'm gonna be putting my moss, and that moss actually later on, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be filming in this video, but I wanna go ahead and put it into my moss balls that I just upgraded in my previous video. So not previous, for you it's like more than previous video, but you get the gist. Oh, that was actually so easy. Little bit messy, but so easy. Oh, I see. Okay, we have little tiny leaf that is yellow. Let's ignore this part. But the rest of the plant seems so happy, so nicely rooted. Oh, I see so many fluffy white and green roots. 1 second, I'm gently trying to get rid of some moss, and I'll show you in a minute the cuteness of it all. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So this is actually the last Sunday when I'm not married. This is actually so wild. I'm so excited and so nervous at the same time. After filming this video, my sister will come in. Finally, for the first time, when it's 5 days left until wedding, we'll chat details. If that doesn't tell you how busy I am, I don't know what does. Look at this. Very cute Luxuriance baby. Oh, I hope when I come back from my trip, it's gonna be so beautiful, like glow up business going on. Couple new leaves maybe. Oh my gosh, is it too crazy to ask? I don't know. Okay, so I have a see-through pot, of course. I wanna see the root system on this baby just to monitor how happy it is. Maybe it's not as happy and stuff like that. So I'll go ahead and plant it into a see-through pot. Okay. Oof. We have this much soil, hopefully not too much. Bam. Yeah, I feel like this is perfect. This tool is so comfy to work with. I don't know why I did not buy it earlier. It's such a juggle to work with a spoon. And this one is just bam, bam. And you're already almost done. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Hopefully it's gonna be a happy plant. This is a simple aroid mix I did myself. So it's cactus soil mix mixed together with orchid barks, with perlite, and a little bit of clay balls. Leca. Oh, this is the word I'm looking for. Okay, plant number 1 all done. This one definitely will go into humidity box I was talking about. So very cute plant. I hope it's gonna love in its new home. Let's put it. Wait, do you want to see it? Do you want to see it instead of all of those dishes? Oh, cute, cute, cute. Okay, now let's put this aside and let's take out the Pallidiflorum. I'm actually so excited for this Anthurium. This is the first time of me ever hearing about this plant. So oh wait, I have labels. So I'm more than excited to see how it's gonna do in my home. It's gonna be happy, and I can't wait to see all of those thick belt looking leaves. Oh, okay. Sorry if you can hear my washing machine. As always, timing in this household is the worst about everything. Oh, I see some juicy roots. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, all right. Oh dear, I hope you're gonna be proud of me, of how I'm taking care of your baby plants. Okay. Okay, oh, I see some root rot. Let's take this one out of the moss. We don't need it there. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. Oh, it's actually not a cutting, it's a full-on plant itself, but it does have some rotted roots. For example, this one, it's very, oh yeah, for example, if you can see some string looking roots, pieces like this one, which if you can see it, this is a sign of a root rot. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that before planting this plant. I wanna go ahead and cut it off. Also gonna cut off that sad looking part of the leaf. It's not gonna make it. I actually already packed my peroxide for the trip, so I don't have it to use on the plant, but I'll just make sure to cut off the rotting parts and hope for the best. Yep, this is not happy. I mean, it was in this very same humidity like box. It was in a humidity box, the other one I have over here, for about a week since I unboxed it. So I thought it will be a bit happier than it is, to be honest with you. But, you know, let's give him a chance. He just needs to adapt a little bit. Just love how big of a stem we have over here. Let me show you. Look at the stem. Very interesting plant. Very cute to be honest. Okay, the other roots seem okay. Don't see any rot anymore, so I feel like I cut. Oh, I found one. 1 second. Just in case, I'm gonna cut that one. It's always very painful for me to see how other plant YouTubers just cut off the roots from their plants. But it's definitely a thing that I noticed myself as well, that you better will have a bit less roots than already rotting roots in your new pot of soil. So, little tip for those who might be worried. Okay. Another see-through pot, of course. Since I'm not that familiar with this plant, I want to go ahead and give it the best home possible. Okay, let's see. Let's see. The plan is to also water all of my plants just the day before leaving. So they will be... Oh, I can see one new tiny baby leaf coming up. Oh, that's a good sign. So the plan is to water all of them the last day for obvious reasons, so they will stay moist longer. I mean, this is not my first time leaving my plants, but this is definitely gonna be the first time leaving them for so long. And to be honest, I am not able to leave my apartment key for anyone, you know, to come in and water some plants. There are other reasons and stuff like that. Let's not go in there, but we'll try and work it out.
Work it out, now work it out, now work it out, now work it out, work it out.
Okay, this is a very airy soil mix, so I hope it's gonna be loving being in the humidity box. Look at that. Let's not forget the label. Bam. Look at this baby. So cute. So flipping cute. Okay. Also I have these Monstera aurea cuttings that I think I'm gonna be leaving in the water because my gosh, my head is exploding with all of the things I need to do. Oh my gosh. Okay. Right now I'm thinking, should I go ahead and repot it, or should I leave this Clarinervium in this big pot? Because at the same time, if I would leave it as it is right now and water it before leaving, there's a bigger chance it will stay happy, because since it's such a big pot, it will hold the moisture longer, since it would do if I would plant it in a smaller pot. But I also have this self-watering pot that I feel like would be perfect, because I could fill in the bottom part of the pot with water and it won't be sitting in that water. It's like self-watering dealio. So you know what, let's just go ahead and check what we're working with. This is actually a very nice aroid mix from D, so I will be reusing it, of course. Oh gosh, I'm afraid. Why am I so afraid? Okay. There's actually nowhere to hold to while catching this plant, because it's just a small tiny baby leaves. Oh my gosh. Don't want to break any. Okay, you don't see it, but I'm making a flipping mess, right? Oh my gosh, we have so much roots. Oh, is that a bud cutting? Because, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, it smells like mushrooms in here. Oh, not a good sign. Not a flipping good sign. It's still moist and I haven't watered it since I got it. Oh my god. That's... Oh. Okay, soil everywhere in my crotch. Oh gosh. Oh god. Oh. Okay, alright. Oh my gosh. Damn, that's a big root system. Oh. I hope it wasn't me, but there's a big chance it was. But also those roots, they're kind of not bright white, which is a bit spooky, so maybe it's good I'm gonna get, oh my god. Oh, oh my gosh, they're just falling off. Maybe it's a good thing I'm gonna check on them, cut, oh yeah, I can see some rotting parts, so I'm just gonna cut those, give it a little bit of a breather before planting it, but that self-watering pot definitely gonna be too small. And that baby leaf, such a root system, are you flipping kidding me? Oh my gosh. Alright, so I'll put this aside right now. And let's go through the roots and see what we're dealing with, because I definitely can see some roots falling off and also some, I mean, they can still feel resistant, so that's a good sign. Oh my gosh, that's a flippin', oh my gosh, soil is in all of the crevices that it shouldn't be in. Oh, I'm gonna need a shower after this. I saw somewhere a rotting part, so I definitely want to get rid of that. Oh, this one's just broken off. No! God damn it. We have some casualties, but that's okay. Maybe at the same time it's good, because I can cut off rotting parts like this one that would spread, of course, in the root system. So maybe it's a very good thing. I think it's a very good thing, even though we're losing some of the roots on the way, but we also are getting rid of some of situations like this one. Oh my gosh, right now I'm thinking maybe I should go ahead, unpack my luggage and look for the peroxide so I can disinfect those. Oh my gosh, some of them just falling off, simply falling off. I want to cut it off. Okay, and we need to rethink a pot situation. This one is already too small. This is already too small for this plant. Like, what? What the heck? You were a beast in disguise, huh? Okay, let me go ahead and look for a bigger pot than this one. Right now I'm not sure what to do with the soil mix. I think I'm still gonna be reusing it. So I'm gonna be mixing it together with my new soil. So let me go ahead and look for a new pot. Bigger than this! Alright, I'm back. I'm back with a solution that I'm not sure about but it's a solution. I have this see-through pot, which of course is gonna be very handy for me to check on the root system. That's like the main concern, to be honest with you, because once again you can see that a lot of these roots are actually not beautiful, bright and white as for example in this Luxuriance, right? So I just want to monitor them, and this is gonna be the best option for that, because there's some rotting roots on this. Rotting roots. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anywho, let me fill in the bottom of the soil. Once again, the soil mix is great because it has a lot of perlite, and I definitely love it for that reason. Let's go ahead and see if we can fit all of those noodles. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. We still have some, oh yeah, I did miss some rotting roots. This one. Okay, that's a bit sad, but once again, it's better to find them right now than when it's too late. We can work it out, Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at this thing. I don't want to push them too much because there's a big chance they're just gonna break. Oh my gosh, that's... Okay, let's try one more time. One more try. Oh Lord, have mercy. Oh my gosh. How in the world did it fit them all in there? This one is a bit larger pot. It's not gonna work. We need larger one. God damn it. Alright, I think we found a solution. I found this orchid from my this pot from my Thai constellation, and it's way thicker in the bottom, so this is where I think all of the roots are gonna be very happy. Plus it has humongous drainage holes. Yeah, this should, if this is not working, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Okay, wait, okay, let me just fill in. Also have some of mesh to cover those humongous holes. Don't have much left, but this should work. Let's play a little puzzle. It's gonna be a painful one to fix when doing the unpotting, but it's okay. It's okay. That's life. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So I already started filming my wedding vlog right now, since it's less than 1 week left until my wedding day. I'm doing all of the preparations and filming all of them. So I do hope you are excited for some wedding content. I'm not sure when to upload it though, but we will see about that. I have pre-filmed a couple videos, but still did not have the time to edit them. And I'm not sure if I will be able to do so, because oh my gosh guys, the time is just running like a freak. It's so crazy. Gonna add some fresh soil on top and everything is gonna be great. Can work it out. Bam. Mixing it together with my new soil. And it's gonna be a nice upgrade, hopefully. Let's put you in. Once again, those noodles are nuts. Oh my gosh, just don't tell you won't fit in here as well. Are you joking me right now? Holy smokes, how do I even go about it? Okay, yeah, this is the best we can do. That doesn't feel good. The mess I'm doing over here isn't either. Good thing you don't see my table right now, because oh my gosh. Oh my flipping gosh. Okay, this plant definitely won't fit in my humidity box for obvious reasons. So let's just hope that those juicy roots will be happy in that humongous pot and the moisture will hold for long enough, but not too much. Don't want them to rot. So guys, this is gonna be such a juggle, because once again those roots are not looking their best. But I actually am so glad I did repot it before leaving, because I'm not sure what I would have found after coming back, to be honest with you. So definitely a good thing. Right now I'm thinking about repotting the rest of the plants. I have Gloriosum over here, I have another Anthurium just watching me from the humidity box. But I don't know. The time is tight. The time schedule is tight. We already, oh my gosh, it's already lunchtime. I said to my sister to come around lunchtime. My goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. We even will have enough soil. That's perfect. I'll take it as a good sign. This looks great. Kind of small, but great. Once again, I'm so excited to see 3 growth points on one singular plant, so hopefully when I'm coming back home I'll find so many new leaves. I actually thought to maybe film like a little plant tour before I leave, and then later on. That'd be such a fun video idea, but oh my gosh, why do I always keep everything for the last minute? Actually afraid to squish it too much and break the flipping roots. Perfect. This is perfect and meant to be. Gorgeous, beautiful. Honestly, I'm not gonna be watering this specific plant for sure, Clarinervium, because once again the roots looked a bit sad, so I'm gonna let them dry out and not risk the root rot, because right now, since they're not so happy, just imagine me adding a lot of water and them sitting in the water while having, you know, some broken pieces. This is like the straight road to the root rot, so I'm not gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be watering them just before leaving for the honeymoon once again. These ones, on the other hand, I'm gonna be watering right now, and then we will move on into the humidity box. So let me bring all of the plants I want to add into humidity box right here on the table. So before that, let me clean everything up and we will jump into humidity box and the plants that I decided to choose for this project. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Still have one. Haha. Still have. Oh, we have 1.5. Haha. Mesh to work on later on. Great. Okay, let me clean this. All of this. Alright, so far I feel like this is more than enough plants. I'm not sure if like all of them gonna fit in one box. I still have one box over here, so we're gonna work with that one as well. But before that, let's go ahead, take my big guns, big box, the largest I have over here, and see if we're gonna fit hopefully most of them, and then we'll move on from there. Alright, so I cleaned my humongous humidity box. This is the size of it, so if we will compare it to the situation on the table, this should be like a good fit, but there still might be some space issues. So let's go ahead, oh my goodness, put it right here, and I'll try to get you as close as possible and we'll see what we can do. So before putting plants in here, I wanna check on all of them, see if they won't have any pests, because if I will leave all of these plants with some infested plants, it's gonna be like a paradise for those pests. And we will move on from there. I have moist towel just for cleaning purposes, and let's go from there. I still have a bunch of cuttings that I would love to put into humidity box, but these are like these like VIP plants right here. For example, this variegated maranta is always such a tough one to keep alive, and I think it's gonna flippin' enjoy being in a humidity box. And after coming back, I'll need to rethink the situation of it, so probably repot it into a bigger pot, because as you can tell, there are lots of crusty leaves on this one. I'm gonna cut this one as well. They don't look too well. Okay, this should be good. Maranta goes in. Do you see a box? Bam. Moving on, probably let's go with the smaller ones. I also have this cute, very cute Alocasia alzani that just gave me this cute, shiny new leaf. These are the old ones that it came in with, so I wanna go ahead once again, clean those leaves from dust and put it in. I have several of Alocasias in this humidity box. I actually have a bunch more, but some of them are in pond, so hopefully I'll just fill them into the brim and that will work out. This, on the other hand, is in soil and the pot is kind of small, so I feel like being in this box is gonna be such a good dealio for it. Yeah. Okay, moving on. Have this cute Hoya. Okay, I forgot the name of this one. I'll add it on the screen if I will remember. It's a cute little tiny coin looking Hoya that actually started to give me some leaves finally after taking it out of the humidity box. So I feel like I just started to adapt it. You can see a new branch coming in here as well. So I just started adapting it into the life in my room conditions, and then once again putting it back into humidity box. So this is not something I feel like she's gonna enjoy a lot, but once again, what you gotta do? You gotta do what you gotta do. Cutie, cutie. Let's put her in. Bam. Okay, then we have this cute silver sword philodendron. Have some old leaves. Once again, a pretty tough one to keep happy, in my opinion. I just hate when those leaves get stuck, and every flipping single leaf always gets stuck. This is what I usually do. I'll go from the very top up here. See it? I will just open it up. Okay, clip and ripped it. Not the leaf, just the petiole, so that's okay. Okay, now what? I will leave it alone. Since it's gonna be in a humidity box, there's a big chance it will be happier and unfurl normally in there. Bam. Silver sword, cute. Cute baby. Bam. Okay, so far looking pretty good. Another Alocasia. This is Alocasia mellow that I grew from corm. Nothing too crazy on this one. The other ones that are growing in my greenhouse actually have twice larger leaves, so I feel like this one is gonna enjoy her time in this humidity box as well. Cleaning one singular leaf. Actually, right now I'm noticing it might be working on a new leaf finally, so since it's gonna unfurl in humidity box, it should be looking great. Right, I have this cute Hoya Kalimantan. Look at this new leaf it gave me. A beast, flipping beast. I wanna clean that one up as well. I actually have it in, oh my gosh, I forgot the name. Tree fern fiber, something like that. Oh my gosh, brain fart. I hope it's gonna be happy because I've been struggling with this one for half a year right now, maybe. Just will put on a bunch of peduncles that won't be active anytime soon. They will just always fall off. So I don't know, maybe humidity box will do a trick on this thing because it's such a beautiful plant. We need another plant to support you. Okay, know what, let's go ahead and add this Luxuriance out there. The one that I just repotted. Cute little baby. Okay, this should be working. Alright. Do you see something? Not too much, huh? What about now? Well, wait, let me try. I will try to put you a little bit higher up. Okay, that's a bit better, huh? Alright, moving on. I have this cute Hoya marvels. Look at this cute thing. So far, it didn't give me any new growth, so I just hope it's working on root system, even though I don't see anything going on. So hopefully it just takes some time. But once again, after putting it in the humidity box, it should have a little boost to grow. So let's just hope it will. Yeah. Right, moving on, we have this cute Hoya elliptica. This one, even though it doesn't look like it's doing anything up top, look at all of those crazy roots. It's been busy, guys. Oh, it's been busy. I actually want to put it on some kind of saucer because it's leaking. It's leaking. Bam. Alright. So far, so good. This is the cover pot that I'm not gonna putting in that just because putting inside because it will just take space. So I'm gonna leave it as it is. Okay. Moving on to more Hoyas. It's like 90% in here gonna be Hoyas. This is my New Guinea Ghost Hoya, also one of my new baby plants. And look at that, it's working on new growth for me right now, which is very exciting. But the minus is I cannot keep it with this trellis. I think, wait. No, I cannot. So I need to take it out. So at the same time, it should be happy in the humidity box, but it won't have any support for that vine. So I'm not sure how this is gonna be affecting this baby. But we should hope for the best, huh? Sorry for the neighbor's dog. Cutie. Okay. Let's put you in. Oh, it's gonna be a wild one. This should look interesting when I will be back home. Okay. Definitely an ongoing experiment, if you ask me. Yeah, I also have the simple Hoya Amazonica. Oh, jeez. Alocasia Amazonica. This is a gift from Bruno. It's not so happy in my home, to be honest with you, to be quite frank. So maybe some humidity box time will help her out because it's a beautiful plant. It always reminds me of Halloween vibes. So hopefully it will be happy in there. You know what? We're kind of doing great. This one. Okay, I forgot the name of this Hoya. Look at her. Finally, I can see a growth point coming out. It took her about several months to push one out. There's actually another active growth point. This one, but it's not doing anything. So we'll see. We'll see. Once again, I'm just repeating myself, but humidity boxes do miracles on Hoyas, so we'll see how that will go. For now, I actually won't be watering these plants in this box. I'll just cover them because some of these Hoyas are in ponds, so there will be humidity active in the box already. And just before leaving, I'm gonna be watering them, so they'll have some time to adjust. It won't be as humid if I would water them immediately, so they'll have some time to adjust. I'm playing a little puzzle over here and seeing how I can fit as many plants as possible in there. Okay, talking about Hoyas, I have this Hoya Bella. This is the one that I'm struggling with. I have a variegated one that is in a little tiny greenhouse. It is actually 3 or 4 times larger than this one. So I feel like a little humidity boost gonna be very helpful for this one. Okay, I have cuttings of Hoya Carnosa Splash that I rescued from the trash containers. Since then, look at all of those roots. So cute. I won't be potting it up, even though I might do it into the pond, but I feel like having them simply in water It's gonna be the easiest way out for now. After coming back, I will see if I will want to plant them all into a new pot, or should I add them into the big Hoya carnosa splash pot I have already in my home. So for now, just putting them as they are over here. Cute. You know what, let's just flip and put this Anthurium Pallidiflorum in and hope for the best. Over here, okay, we have a little space there. It's a little bit nerve-wracking because all of the leaves are touching in there, so I really hope I'm not missing any pests. So far, this is how we're looking like. I will give you a little show later on when I'm done. Okay, these two babies are looking gorgeous. I cannot wait for them to grow bigger and have those beautiful trailing leaves on my shelves. But this is the one that always is so thirsty, and I can see why. We have some root popping from the bottom. So once again, after coming back home, I'll have plenty projects to work on. It's gonna be crazy. That's definitely gonna be crazy. My gosh. Okay, oh, they're all just touching, being all freaky and stuff. Okay, this is Hoya crowniana that I think I also got from a plant swap, maybe. Just checking if we don't have any pests. I have a bunch of new growth, so it seems to be happy in my room conditions, but once again, you gotta do what you gotta do. Even though this one might be okay without it, because I could just fill in this dish to the brim with water. So you know what, let's just hold that one aside for now. Oh wait, Hoya calistophylla SP lemonade. Look how happy she is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, how do we even proceed with you? Okay, somehow. This is my Hoya, one of two actually, caudata. Oh yeah, there it is. This is Hoya caudata that has cool looking, fluffy, Jurassic looking leaves. And actually this one is more happy than the one in the greenhouse, but they grow so differently. For example, this grows in simple room conditions, so it has lots of those mustaches looking things that they call, right? At the same time, it also has lots of new baby leaves, but they are like twice or 3 times smaller than the ones that I have in the greenhouse. So just a little heads up, that one is actually on a moss pole, the other one on my greenhouse. Maybe that's why it has such a big leaves. So this one is just a little bit messy, but also I love how wonky and wild it is. So crazy, so crazy. Let's put you in. Alright, so for now I feel like we still have a space for about 2 plants in there, max. Like, not more for sure. At the same time, I'm kind of happy that we fit most of the plants I wanted. Still have that crowniana on the question mark. Oh wait, what is this? Where did this come from? Okay, let me show you how it looks so far. This is what we're working with. Lots of everything. The most perky plants are in here, but I still have a bunch of plants. Have alocasia mellow, I have syngoniums that would be happy in here. Once again, cuttings of my Monstera aurea. Still have this Hoya. Wait, what are you? Forgot that one. But still have this one. I also have another Anthurium, alocasia amazonica, that would also enjoy. You know what? I think I might add that one as well in. Oh, I also have a bunch of alocasias on my shelves. So okay, let's see what we can do, because I still have that humidity box, so I want to add in there my gloriosum, and I don't know, oh my gosh, we'll see. You know, we need to do some tough decisions right here, so give me a minute. I'll do it without camera actually. So this is the humidity box so far. Hopefully when coming back we'll have such a cool update. Okay, this is the contraption we're working with right now. I also added my alocasia Jacqueline and alocasia black velvet over here. and my Hoya is kind of on the second floor, the lemonade one, so I'll try to put it really carefully on the ground in this room, close to the window, but it won't receive any direct sunlight. That is the key. I also sprayed a bit of water, simple water without any fertilizer, and we'll keep it half open, half closed for the first couple days until all of these plants will get a little bit more adjusted to this environment. And before leaving, I will water them and close completely, so keep your fingers crossed. Alright guys, this is gonna be the last contraption of this video. Oh, I still have a bunch of things to do, but my oh my, not so much time to do it, so let me come a bit closer. Alright, so this is my beautiful Anthurium silver blush. What a beautiful plant. I'm actually such in love with all of these five beautiful leaves, but also it's been attacked by thrips, so I want to make it real quick and go and take it back into my quarantine zone. So if we'll take a closer look, you'll see thrip damage on that leaf as well. This one is kind of rotting, so what I want to do, I want to go ahead, take it out of that. This is how rot looks in pond. It gets dark and the smell of it is very unpleasant, very not nice if you ask me. So I want to take it out of this. I want to go ahead, rinse it off, and we will move on from there. Oh yeah, the smell is horrible. The smell is very unpleasant. You know what? I'm gonna be removing those bottom leaves. Where do I put my scissors? Because they're already damaged and on their way out. And since I'm gonna be leaving my home for a couple days, for a couple weeks or more, I wanna avoid the mold and rot situation in my greenhouse where it's gonna go. So I'm gonna have it with 3 leaves right now. It's kind of restart mode. Also, if you'll take a closer look, you'll see that the bottom roots are not so happy. I mean, the top ones you can see they're juicy, green and full of life, right? Like this one is also so happy, so white. And the bottom ones, they're so smelly, see-through, and they're not great. I'm actually gonna be reusing this pond because pond is very expensive to start with, right? But I'm gonna rinse it off later on and use it for the different plants because it will take some time for me. So right now, for time-saving reasons, I'm gonna be using the new one, but I still want to get rid of that old. We're gonna need some help. I wanna get, oh gosh. I would highly recommend to do it as far away from your other plants as possible. For me, it's not very possible right now, especially if I want to film it for you. So I'm doing it here. Hopefully I won't be regretting that later on. Actually, it's so nicely rooted. We have so many roots, even though not all of them are happy. I feel like we still have good chances with this plant. It's not the first time I have it rotting, unfortunately. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'll go ahead, fill this dish with water and soak it in here, so we will lose those pond pieces way more quicker. Let me show you a little hack. One sec. Bam. I have this dish filled with water, right? So right now what I want to do, oh my gosh, already more than half gone. Just like that. Just like magic. So I want to get rid of that, these old petiole sheets because this is where the thrips might be still hiding. This is the one that was infested not that long ago, so just in case. I mean, just look at this flippin' warrior. Not only he's been attacked by thrips 3 times, it always had a root rot 3 times, which at this point I have a little suspicion maybe that's somehow, you know, connected. Maybe after I treat it from thrips it starts to rot on me. That's a very big possibility, actually. Okay, I'm just taking off all those dry petioles. This is actually the first plant I ever bought that was shipped by a bus to me, which was kind of interesting. I'm looking for the thrips in the water and I cannot see any. Okay, that is very good. Right. Okay, we still have some beautiful roots. Oh, a lot actually. But the bottom ones are kind of rotted, so I'll go ahead, cut the rotted parts off because that rot will spread. And I know it might be painful to look at for some. Just keep in mind I'm doing it only for good reasons. Once again, I would rather have a little bit less roots, but they will be healthy and not infested. Okay. Don't want too crazy though. Don't want to go too crazy. So I'm just checking if I really need to cut some of these. Cutting all of the black looking pieces, all of the grayish roots, because that's the first sign that it's rotting. And later on I will rinse this mixture, get rid of the water and wait for the pond to dry out. I'm gonna have a fresh batch to go. Okay, so far feels like we're good in this department. Okay, look at all of those healthy looking roots. So I will let it be over here. Bam. Oh, so cute. So right now I want to go ahead, get rid of that old pond. This is where the old roots that are rotting, hiding. I'll go ahead, wash this dish, clean it up, and we're gonna pot it in fresh new pond mix. Ideally, I would first put it in peroxide water, so mixed peroxide with water mixture to keep all of that rot particles away, but we're kind of in a hurry, so hopefully I did take off most of the dead roots and we should be great. So, oh, the smell is actually awful. It's awful. Let me just, you know what, yeah, I'll take this to the kitchen as well. Fresh and clean, ready for the plenty business. Okay, so ideally I wouldn't want to put it back on the spot where I had the old pear light. Let me quickly just do a really bad job at just removing that. Oh my gosh, tell me you're in a hurry without telling me you're in a hurry. Okay, so I have this. Oh, we don't need that. I have this fresh dish. I have fresh pond mixed in here. I actually did not rinse that one, so that might be a bit of a problem later on, but you know, I have a window open, so hopefully that will help. It's easy, just don't breathe while doing this repotting. I'm actually starting to run out of pond. which of course is not ideal. But that's future Sotlan's problem. Okay, let's check it out. Probably will plant it a bit deeper in the pot than it was. This should be great, like so. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. The best part about pond is it's very easy to fill in between those roots. It just will fall straight through all of those holes, which is very nice. Very nice. Once again, this is not ideal way to treat the root rot, but at least I got rid of all, hopefully, all of the rotted particles on the roots. I guess we will see when we'll come back. I decided actually to put my another humidity box that I showed you off camera, probably when my sister will be here after like half an hour, because I still need to go ahead and eat lunch. So I won't be filming that part. Hope you don't mind. I think we already will have a pretty long video for you, so that's exciting. Not so exciting to edit, but finished product hopefully will be worth it. So you can watch this video while, you know, doing your own plenty chores and hopefully enjoy my company. Okay, you know what? I think we are done. This is the baby Anthurium crystallinum silver. Hopefully it will be happier right now. Once again, I won't be watering it right now, so it will stay in that dry pond for about a day or two, and then I will water it with simple water without anything. The fresh pond actually have little snippets of fertilizer, but I will water it with fertilizer after coming back, so you know it will have some time to just refresh and, you know, do its thing. Do its flipping thing. Alrighty guys, this is where I'm gonna be leaving you for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this, and it was fun once again to hang out with me and do some plenty business together. Let me know if you did enjoy it in the comments. Let's chat about the plant chores. Maybe you have any tips or tricks. I know there are so many videos in the internet floating around about, you know, your plants preparing for the holiday leave and stuff like that, but you know, we are taking everything here easy and with the flow, and hopefully most of these plants will be happy left alone without overwatering and stuff like that. So of course I will give you updates whenever I come back home, but this is probably gonna be the last plant video before that. This is probably gonna be the last video about plants. Couple next videos might be about wedding, but let me know if you want me to mix it up and have one wedding video, another, you know, plenty, once again wedding video, and then once again plenty. Do you want to mix things up, or do you want just wedding content and then we'll be back into the plenty business? Let's talk about this in the comments. I would really appreciate all of your opinions, because it's way easier for me to figure out things whenever I know what you want, guys. So let's chat about that. Like this video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more plenty/wedding content. It won't be forever, obviously, but at the same time I hope it's gonna be as exciting for you as it is for, I mean, probably not. But I hope it's still gonna be at least somehow exciting, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. This time we won't have any language lesson, unfortunately. We'll leave it for the future videos. So thank you guys, until the next time.